Right, we got something here called the Suncom 6-pack. Now, Suncom made they made the old joysticks like the Slick Stick, TAC 2, TAC 1 obviously, stuff like that actually. Well, I haven't put anything in alphabetical order, so no, this isn't good. Q. Alright, okay. The Super Game Library. Press any key to continue. Well, there's more than 6 games there, and it comes on 2 discs. So, and there's a menu on both. So this could be on the level of RobTech King size. Now, Suncom, they were respected as a joystick manufacturer. I don't know if they produced anything else other than like joysticks from a hardware stroke peripheral point of view. Helicopter and treasure. Ooh. It's like, you know, a double way. It's like having shit and piss in your sandwich, possibly. Well, it might be a great game. Let's go to number 1. Number 1, signing on. So I can't play this, so I'm sorry, because it says please plug in your TAC 2 and stand by. I haven't got a TAC 2. It's one of the few joysticks that you might want to own that I don't own. Dirty Dustman, they turning up now, aren't they? Or are they on the other side of the road? It's always hard to tell. I need to keep an eye on them little bastards, because they don't always put the bins back in front of my house. They're really fucking lazy. See? I pay $2,500 a year fucking property taxes, and the only benefit I get from it is the fucking you know, the refuse collection service. I mean, they still force me to right, okay. I need to see where they're putting the stuff, because then I have to decide if I have to go out. Right, so he's grabbed it. He's grabbed my dustbin. I've got the Wally who doesn't know what he's doing, even though he put my one up against the truck first. He failed to put it on the thing, so where is he going to leave them? No, he's actually put it pretty close to my driveway. They've done a good job. Okay. Some sort of lander game. I bet the ground just appears well. Where's the word? Got loads of fuel. A fire button does nothing, which is usually a sign of a shit game. Starfield isn't really working for me because it wouldn't look like that. You're landing. I don't know what the VA business is. No, this is boring. I think they've taken it to the extreme. See, I don't even know what the controls are straight away. I have to wait for the surface to appear. We've got an altimeter, so this is like 50% fucking flight simulator and lunar lander mix. In the mix 99. So the ground just appears out of nowhere. So it's like playing a space shuttle. Oh, I've got idea what he's trying to say. About the same sort of speech quality as Space Taxi. Start your mission. Okay. I don't think it affects the altitude as... the numbers are not really going down that fast. That's the problem with this game, because you can't really see the ground coming up on you, and they've wasted a quarter of the screen on these massive bloody status panels. Maybe this was for kids with bad eyesight. So the presentation is right up there, but it plays like a typing game because you're playing it by the numbers, really. And the graphics of the land, they're not particularly great, actually. The deceleration is not really happening. Next! You won't be able to run, stop, restore it, I don't think. Right, that's possibly one of the worst lunar lander type games I've ever played in my life. So, usually it's the graphics that are a problem. But, in this case, it's not the graphics, it's the actual fundamental game design. I really don't know what the problem is with... actually, I do know what the problem is. Home computers allowed anyone to actually, produce games. You could buy a C64 with a tape deck from the shop, and if you knew what you were doing, by the next day you could have finished like some sort of simple machine code game. And then the day after that you could send a duplicate copy on cassette to either a magazine. I think it was about 10 quid you used to get if your listing was printed. However, by sending in your listing, even if they don't print it, they own it. You have to be careful there. All submits, so they can do whatever they want with them, something like that. Moonsweeper. I don't know if any of these were commercial games. Actually, I think Nova Blast is a commercial game, so... They probably should have changed the colour to blue so you wouldn't see this. There is a way to stop the C64 directing the output it produces to the screen. Now you could send it to a printer. I don't know what would happen if you didn't have a printer connected. Oh, your Magic Pros, yeah. So here you go. So I don't know who did that first one. So this is a genuine compilation. Compilation King. Is it still loading? Yeah, it is still loading. Okay. Took a while for that logo to load up. I'm going to have a roll up. Shut up. Shut up, maybe some Ritz crackers as well. Alright, surname. Middle initial E, surname Kins. Do I need tobacco? When will I need tobacco? When will I see you again? Never, mate, because religion is all bollocks. La 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 la. Oh, I might need tobacco by Friday. It's not going to last me until Sunday. Well, from this distance it looks like it's crashed. Anyway, Right, that's my Arabic coffee, even though I'm not Arabic, that's what it's called. Ooh, I'm going to turn this off, it's giving me fucking earache, mate. Oh no, I've left my glasses over there, and the CRT glasses are in the kitchen. Oh, we'll have to make do. Yeah, I've played them. Okay. So the coloured circles. Oh, yeah. You have to collect these guys, by the way. It's like Choplifter meets Buck Rogers. That thing is annoying because I'm trying to collect the people. I'm just scooping them up, innit? I don't know what those things. I'm sure you have to blow them up. Maybe you fly through them. Right, okay. So the rasters are actually nice. These are the kind of rasters I'd want for my racing game. Like the maximum speed of these might do it for me. I've never seen the point of having rasters that are so fast that, you know, they kind of turn into a mess basically, and they start going backwards up the screen. So. Okay, there was only one there. Oh man, come on. I didn't want that planet again. It's not a bad game actually. Bit repetitive. Let's try the yellow planet. I don't want a blue. I've been to the blue planet. I want a different coloured planet. See, I'm not sure why I can't go on certain planets. The graphics are not obvious. So I've been to the blue planet. Yeah, you have to be careful because you can blow up the guys, the little guys. And I don't mean my cats. Don't blow my cats up, I'll kill you. I'll kill you, mate. So the scaling is not bad, and the rasters are pretty bad. Yeah, we've got green. See, these 2 shades of green are nothing like the 2 shades of green that you get on the Vice emulator. Really annoying, actually. Whee! I think we had a good go at that one, so I have played that before, but at least I know roughly what you got to do. We're getting there, mate. I ran out of games a long time ago. There's only a few games left that I used to have that I haven't played yet. Combat Links is one. And Sky Fox is another. I've never played these games. Good news. Managed to find some 70s quality carpet. I'm talking about not just the actual technical quality of the carpet, but you know, the colour options as well. So I need a sort of browny bronze kind of brass colour. I need a red colour. I need a green colour. Green I thought would be the hardest, but I did manage to find that in a high street thing. Now, one of them is for the hallway and the massive fucking staircase, which I'm dreading. Yeah, let's try. And the advantage of cheap carpet is it weighs fuck all compared to expensive carpet. See? 20 years ago I'd have trouble moving around a piece of carpet for the living room. It's not even a through lounge. Is roughly 18 by 13 foot, so it's about 13 point something by 17 point something. So people like Imagine, see, they come from the old era where games are limited by the size of the ROM that you have to pay for production. So yeah, I'm having my roll up. I was no, I don't think I lit the roll up when I was playing Moonsweeper. It would have been finished by now. It wasn't that short a review. You don't be rude, innit? Yeah. There's so much clutter in this room. I really need to declutter this entire room, I think. So now one of the living rooms is going to have sort of light grey, yeah, I'd say light grey. I used to call it silver back then, but it wasn't actually reflective like that. And probably wallpaper if I can find it, because I'm fed up with plastering at the moment. And that room has got a chimney breast that needs removing. My mum said to leave the chimney breast in there, but I don't see the point, because the bedroom upstairs, they've removed the actual chimney from the roof, blocked that all off, retiled the roof, taken the chimney out of the bedroom, but they left the chimney underneath it in the living room, so you can never actually have a real fire in there. So it's just a complete waste of space, and the room is only roughly about 11.5 foot by possibly 13.5 foot, because it's got a bay window. It's lopsided on my house. One side has got a bay window, one hasn't. There's only a bay window downstairs as well. And my mum's saying leave it, because it's a load of mess. But I'm like, I only want to do these decorations once, certainly to this bloody level, because it's donkey work. For one person to do a massive 4-bedroom house, this was a 4-bedroom house when it was built over a century ago. Now, in modern business speak, I guess the business owner would have the nicest house on this road, or this section. And this would be the second in command, so the XO, I suppose, because most of these houses from like 100 plus years ago, they're built by traders, industrialists who did really well, and they decided to build some houses. Look, I haven't finished my roll up. Stop forcing me to smoke quickly. So yeah, but the thing is, it's got lovely plaster coving from like, I don't know, 60, 70 years ago, and it goes around the fireplace. Now technically there is enough plaster coving to replace the gap, obviously, that's going to exist. But how much breakage is there going to be? I've never tried to take off bits of plaster coving. I don't even know how you stick it back on the walls. I presume you use plaster to stick the plaster on the wall. I really don't know. I really do not want to take out the the wallpaper from the ceiling. It's just a tin of worms, that is. Start taking some off, bit of plaster comes off with a paper, and then you've got to fucking skim the ceiling. Which is fine if it's like a crappy house I once saw where my head was almost touching the ceiling. The roof couldn't have been more than 6.5 foot high. That was a horrible house. Of course, the girl I was with at the time, who was looking at it with me, she loved it because it was like a cottage, and I was like, this is horrible. It just got an oppressive Resident Evil type atmosphere when I was just standing in there with the low ceilings and the dim lighting because of the small window. This is horrible. I didn't buy that house. And actually, when someone you've only like lived with for 11 months, say they want their name on the house, when you sell your house that you own, that's like alarm bells start ringing. Why do you need your name on the house? So it sounds like bollocks to me. That sounds like fucking bit of a money spinner for you. I'm well aware there's loads of bollocks, chat, but I do smoke, and that is the price you pay. That blue looks a hell of a lot lighter than it does on the Sony Trinitron. I keep forgetting to check if there's 1080p 50 cameras. That'd be very useful for me. So anyway. Now I need some water actually, but I don't know actually. Where's the water? Get the water, please. There we go. So that's the situation with the house. Let's check out Nova Blast. I suspect I'm going to have to charge the camera anyway because I played something else before this. Need to find a copy of Shootout that's actually got some trainer options. Specifically ones that stop the fucking drunken aiming. Orion. Yeah, I have played all these games before. I don't know why that's flashing. So I did actually hit something. So the radar works well enough. I don't know why I have to bomb targets on the floor. That looks like a city. Am I defending that city? There's 3 over here. So you have a shadow and everything. Now I don't have my CRT glasses, but I can't see anything else on the radar, so why would I have to blow up these things? Right, that's the city. That's something, that's not on the radar. Is it not on the radar because I have to blow it up? I couldn't refuel anymore. I think I had this problem before. I was like, So you charge up the city shields. So can I go back here and no, I've used that one up. I'm glad you're enjoying the fact that I'm trying to play these games a bit properly these days. I've gone beyond the just looking for graphics. You know, graphically exciting games. I am looking for games to actually play. Yeah, that one probably the shields are the worst. Graviteens. So it looks more or less the same. These have been, it's just two palette swaps. The light brown or orange and the brown has been changed for light grey, medium grey, from what I can tell. Because medium grey on the C64 is actually light grey in reality. It's showing two things on the floor there after this city. Alright, okay, so I'll leave that one. So yeah, there's some more like, well, excuse me, there'd be landers on Defender. You know what I'm talking about. Oh shit. Need to fill that one up before it collapses. There you go. Your ship kind of reminds me of Scorpio from Lake 7. Okay, that one's duff too, so they don't get repaired. How would I repair them then? Need to find another one. I only used 2, I believe, so. Okay, that's no good. That one looks okay. See, he's getting me. Let's do. I think there was one that was sort of like red. Ah, you get a time limit to do that. Yeah, that was one I was thinking of. So that one needs topping up now. Yeah. So. Let's top that one up a bit. I don't think we can extract any more energy from the pylons. So you've got bombs like Scramble, and obviously it's like Defender. But it's obviously like Missile Command as well. Interesting game, actually. So these are commercial quality games. They're not like typing quality. Yeah, I've got no energy to transfer to them. So I don't know how you fix these things. Bomb them. The bombs are literally just for the ground targets. No, they're all used up. No, I can't get any more energy out of them things. So I don't know what you do at this stage, because I've used up all the the power generators. So actually this might be quite a good game. Yeah, it's a bit busy outside at the moment. So the energy is not actually for you. So that's unusual in this game. So I don't know how you fill them things up so you can get more energy, because it's not It's not filling any of them up now. They are all used up. Yeah, so there's nothing to do with that. So they're attacking the cities. It's not a bad game, but if those towers do not replenish, then it's finite gameplay on this one. See, two of them are absolutely fucked. Oh, it looks like we've lost the other two. Yeah, the city was there, so really it doesn't make any sense. So really you want a cracked copy of this game with a trainer option on it, which says, you know, the energy towers give you unlimited energy. Then it would be okay. As it stands, because I can't get any more energy to top up those cities, it's really a high score game. There's only so much you can do. So it might not look like a very early, you know, first generation type game, which is that sort of game where you just keep playing until everything's destroyed or you lost all your lives. But Missile Command doesn't do that. It rebuilds the cities between waves. So there's that. It is a bit annoying that I have to do this all the time. If I'd known that was going to happen. Mind you, you can't stick them in the root directory as PRGs, because they might be called the same thing. You know, the thing that loads up the menu, because it's 2 discs. So this is going to be a Magic Tennis, so I've definitely done that. So I'll do that last. So we do Chopper Hunt. Mike Hunt in his chopper. Mike Hunt in the chopper. Mike Hunt. Mike Hunt. Can you tell the difference? If I actually wanted to say my cunt of a neighbour, yeah, that's actually something we haven't talked about. Right, here you go. Sunday, it's about 8 o'clock. Look out the window. There's one of them fucking pointy shoe pricks sitting on the wall of my driveway, and I don't mean the front wall. I mean the side wall that separates my front garden with my neighbours. Now he's sitting on the end, but my car's right there. He's gassing on the phone. He looks about 5 years older than a millennial. Anyway, get this, he's there for like 10 minutes, right? So I decide to see what happens when I go out to put out like my, you know, cardboard boxes and, you know, plastic bottles in the recycle bin. So he hears me unlock the door, so he gets up. So when I get out there, he's actually standing up, and he's in front of the front wall of my enormous front garden. Anyway, I go back in, go upstairs, I look out the net curtains, and he's sat back down again. I'm like... So anyway, when I went and like emptied out the small bins, tied them off, opened the door, went out to put them in the dustbin, you know, the wheelie bin for regular dust, the stuff that stinks eventually. He's still sitting on the wall. So I put that in there. I went up to him. I said, you waiting to talk to me? And like a rude cunt, he's sort of like still talking on the phone. So I walked up towards him, yeah, within like 2 meters. My front garden is probably 42 foot wide, let's put it that way. It's not that big in terms. Yeah, I don't know, it's about more than a car length. Anyway, that's not the point. He finally fucking says whatever it is, and he stops talking on the phone. So about another 20 seconds there, which I thought was rude. And I said, cause you're on my driveway. And I said, and he said something like, what, I'm on your property? And I'm like, no, I said to him, people do knock on the door to ask me if the car's for sale, and you might be on the phone telling your mate that, I finally found one, and it's not this shit 4-cylinder model. It's a bit rough, blah, blah, blah. What colour is it? Anyway. And he's like, no, I've got a Mercedes, innit? I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. He's one of these 30-somethings who's actually as bad as a millennial. Anyway, I was like, okay, fair enough. And he said, oh, it's a good thing I was here. Some bloke in a Volkswagen pulled up and he offered me £1,000 to get your number. He said, I want to buy this house. Can you get me the number of this house? I'll give you £1,000. I said to him, from the outside, my house looks like a shithole. No one would want to buy this house for a good price. Anyway, I said, no, I'm just saying, like, do I know you? He said, oh, I'm the brother-in-law of the woman who lives next door. I'm like, why don't you just say you're the brother of the guy who lives next door? Because I presume they're married. And I was like, ah. And then he said something like, they're having a party there, it's too noisy, so I'm out here on the phone. I was like, yeah, no, it's alright, mate. I was just wondering if you wanted to buy the car or something. I said, no, that's fine. I said to him, I just don't recognise you, that's all. And I went back in, I was like, what a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, anyway. How do we actually get up? Joystick port 1. The others have all been joystick port 2. Yeah. I think this is the one where you can get oil or something. Okay. Ah, right. This is the one, yes. You have to keep making a hole so you can get at the oil. You have to do it enough, so what are they dropping? Are they dropping dirt? They're dropping dirt over the oil. So this is annoying now. Alright, there's no scrolling on this game. Yeah, it's an unusual game. It's quite a simple game. Maybe you're not right. Okay, so I've got the oil. Right, it's as simple as that, really. But I think you are limited on your shots, so there's that. Oh man, come on. That's misleading. You do have to take out the dirt behind the oil. So I've crashed and destroyed the oil, have I? Okay then. Okay, you can get rid of it. Alright then. Okay. I didn't know you could do that. I keep doing that. There's no more oil to get, is there? Or have I crashed and not taken the oil? Right, okay. So I've got to go and get the other one now. Ooh, we're going to see if the graphics actually change a bit now. There you go. So it's misleading, so I have to clear out the area behind it. Right, okay. Look at the sun. We're having a mini nova. So we got buried treasure now. So it's oil and treasure. Just need to get enough cleared so you can actually just pick up the items. There you go. So it's basically a business simulation, but it's not as boring as the business studies I had to do at university. So there's that. Oof, that was close, mate. Yeah, we're making a profit. Things are happening. Alright then. Now if we run out of things, which is that one there, so I got 50 bombs left. Should have been a bit more accurate, but hopefully they're using hardware sprite detection. Right, okay, so games like this, you should really use really nice high-res bitmap graphics, I reckon. I don't know what they are, some sort of flower. Can you blow up the water? No. Okay. Right. Ah! I think I messed this one up now. Okay, this could be a bit of a problem because okay, we just make a tunnel. Alright, that's lucky, that is. Alright, let's see what's going to happen with the dirt when it hits the ground there. It's not a bad game. So they're obviously using raster colours there, that's a bit weird. Yeah, it's nice enough. Yeah, you see, the problem with this game is, right, you've only got so much of these things and you can't really mess it up, so might have to go a bit lower actually. See, that's the problem now, because I've only got 51 bloody shots. Okay. Right. I think I know what I was supposed to do. Get this one. Ah, that's my fault. Oh, crap. Oh, right. So when you lose a helicopter, you do get more of these bombs. Yeah, see, that's not really going to work. You don't want the water to leak out. I don't know if you get more of these things. So the water's an interesting game mechanic there. Okay. Yeah, you do. When you drop off some stuff, because we don't know what that stuff is there. Ah, crap. It's too, Oh, there's a thing coming out there. Let's wait for that to drop. There you go. Something must have like hit me. It's hard to see the brown on brown stuff. Brown on brown, innit? Fuck me, this is going to turn into a 2-part special that no one fucking watches. A 2-part special that people are going, I don't watch that shit. It's fine if there's videos that, you know, on the AVGN channel that people are not really interested in, like, yeah, some of the CD-TV videos or CD32. I think it was a CD-TV first. Yeah, because it makes a difference between like 1 million and 3 million views. On my channel, if I do something that the small number of people that, you know, support the channel, in the grand scheme of things, I'm saying, obviously, not being disrespectful to the people who do interact and enjoy my channel. If there was none of those, then none of these videos would be, you know, set to anything other than draft once they're uploaded. If you played in Magic Tennis, so, you know, that is a thing. No, you accept that. Like I said, there are some of my older videos, specifically the M files, which I have a playlist for. They've got very low numbers of views, like 18 or something. And I'm like, there must have been more than, you know, 1 or 2 people watching them. But even those videos, you know, they're justified being up there as, you know, published, because basically a cheap reverb box is a half full plastic bottle of Diet Pepsi with water in it. So I might split those off into sets, you know, tiny reviews. They're already tiny reviews. M is for Meze, because, you know, the Dawn of Commodore is a full breakfast show. Do you see where I'm going with this, mate? Yeah, I have played this because it took me ages to find a version that works. So there's a colour. Okay, 1 player. I'm guessing it's joystick port 2 to control this business. Yeah, so novice 1 player, that'll do. MC, not hammer. Computer is C64. It's this game where the serve is annoying. And it's really slow. It's like the tennis equivalent of match day on the Spectrum or Amstrad. It's really dog slow. But then they magically speed up when it's his turn. Ooh, I'm all excited, I get to serve again, mummy! I don't know if I actually have to press the button twice to serve. I don't know, I'm going to check that now. But it's just too slow. It's like a broken Pong console, basically. How'd I miss that? How'd I miss that, mate? No, it does it automatically. Okay, so it's not that bad. It's really the slowness. Someone needs to come in and double the speed of the players. Jeez. It's not a good tennis game. I'm going to have to do a series on tennis games. I mean, I've made a disc full of all the horse riding stroke equestrian games. I thought, well, there's only like 8 or 9 of them, and I want to try out Harvey Smith show jumping. I believe it's Software Projects who did that. So this will be the end of this video, so it's going to be a 2-part special that no one gives a shit about. Yeah, it's really, that's the only thing. It's sort of like bullet time, a good 8-bit tennis game in bullet time, basically. Or just a little bit too slow for, you know, for an Amstrad. Why did he turn round? Did he turn round when I pressed the button? Yes, he does, right, okay. That's actually a helpful thing. Man. Yeah, I still haven't watched the British Grand Prix. Luckily, I'll be watching it after this, possibly, so... He moves much faster now, why? Well, alright, now we've got to slow down. But they're actually ray tracing the fucking tennis ball. Oh, Jesus Christ. Would help if I wasn't pissing about. I can't get to his shots. Alright, let's give it one more go. That was a real fluky shot, that was. You don't have to be that accurate with returning the ball. That's a high shot, that is. Just about, bloody hell. Yeah, you're not going to get any exciting Boris Becker quality tennis gameplay footage here. And that's not just because I'm rubbish at this game. See that? I don't know about that. Why am I serving from up here now? I don't like being up here. I prefer to be down the bottom. Because then my character's not over the fucking light green and yellow background sort of thing. Okay, see, if you press the button too far away from the ball and he turns around, you're in a worse condition than you were, well, worse situation than you were before. I guess I better go and take the bins in. Yeah, he is actually quite good. Yeah. Just going to test something now. Does he hit the ball automatically if he's near the... No, so that's not a thing. That's something all tennis games should have, because you're going to try and hit the ball if it's near you. I don't know. I'd rather play tennis on the Atari 2600. If I'm honest, that looks much more playable than this, so that's a fail for this game. But yeah, you can return the ball with your penis. So it still turns around when you press it. He hit the net. I actually got a point there, did I? Yeah. But remember, this is my serving. Oh man. And I'm even worse when it's him serving. As soon as the ball moves. Why is it still going out? Is that a zip stick problem? See, it doesn't know that I want to try and hit the ball and it's turning me round there, so... Nah, I suppose if you got a decent joystick and you got this with it, that's how you got to look at this compilation. And why is he turning round? Nah. enough of this shit.